Lines to call us 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. Remember, you can send us a text or WhatsApp message to 090-9705-4450. Remember, though, the program is strictly for you, so that's why we have an expert in house. You can ask him whatever question you have, and the program is live. Send in your texts, sending your WhatsApp messages, call the studio lines, ask your questions regarding typhoid, and of course the expert to do justice to it. Today in the studio we do have Dr. Sunday Olatunde. He's a clinical pharmacist, associate fellow, West African postgraduate, College of Pharmacists member, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Abuja branch. Good morning to you. Good to have you in the studio.
Good morning, Olije. Thank you very much for having me on the program today.
I'm sorry for taking you off from family. I know today is a public holiday.
Yes, I do understand, but this is my hobby.
Yes,
actually. So
okay.
Whenever you give me a call, I will be here.
All right, then let's go into the conversation. Like I said, you can join in. Starting off this morning, let's talk about typhoid. So the first thing that comes to mind, doctor, is the fact that we are a little bit confused here. People were confused between what the difference is with typhoid and malaria. Can we start off there?
Okay, thank you. It's a good place to start. Differences between typhoid and malaria. They are quite different.
Yeah.
Though they may look confusingly similar to a lay person, but not to a professional. They could present sometimes similar symptoms. Symptoms like fever could be common to both typhoid and malaria, and so many other symptoms. However, there are some differential symptoms that one can actually pick. However, also in another level, the two of them can be differentiated clearly by laboratory investigation, and that is why it's always very good when you have fever that you may, suspect to be malaria. And you could as well suspect that it is typhoid. Try to get to healthcare professional. When you send for laboratory investigation, you can easily identify malaria from the blood and also identify and differentiate typhoid, because malaria is caused by a protozoa called Plasmodium falciparum or Plasmodium vivax or Plasmodium malaria, and so on and so forth. However, when you go into this same laboratory investigation, if it is typhoid, it is caused by a bacteria. A protozoa is different from a bacteria. A protozoa is a type of microorganism. A bacterium rather is a type of microorganism. So the name of the bacteria or bacterium rather that is responsible for typhoid is Salmonella typhimurium or Salmonella paratyphimurium. So in this case, when you get to the lab, you can easily differentiate. In terms of symptoms, they could present similar symptoms.
Okay.
However, there are some differential symptoms. For example, malaria could present you with increased body temperature, so typhoid can.
Okay. Yeah. Similar symptoms.
Yes, similar symptoms. But
right.
In some cases, you could see that malaria may give you joint aches. Typhoid hardly gives joint aches.
Oh, really?
Yes. Tenderness of the tummy. That's the stomach tenderness.
Okay.
When you, let's say, palpate the stomach of somebody that has typhoid, it may be tender, because largely it's an enteric fever type of fever. Enteric means that it happens in the gastrointestinal tract.
Oh, really?
But for malaria is inside the blood and inside the liver, depending on the stage of development of the malaria. So in this case, when you palpate, and you see a kind of some level of abdominal tenderness. Okay, in children, the symptoms may be different from that of adults when it is malaria.
Right.
Some children could have malaria and be having diarrhea, whereas it's not quite common in adults, except for an unimmune adult that is getting it for the first time. The symptoms could be so, dramatic. But when you are not having it for the first time, you have got what we call an acquired immunity. You may find out that your malaria is not as dramatic as it could have been if it was the first time. So there are some little differential symptoms. Like I said, in terms of, GI, that's gastrointestinal symptoms, tenderness of the lower part.
So basically for typhoid, it happens in the stomach, while for malaria, it happens with the liver and
the blood, depending on the stage.
Wow.
Yes.
So if you were to explain to a layman or someone, an average person who doesn't understand the difference between the two, what you're saying is basically they have similar symptoms. What are the differential symptoms then?
Yes, I've mentioned one.
Yeah.
That's largely,
yes,
for typhoid, you have abdominal tenderness.
Yeah.
Whereas you may not have abdominal tenderness
for malaria. Okay.
Okay. Apart from that,
what else? Yes.
Other things are similar. For example, headache. Headache is a symptom for typhoid. It's as well a symptom for malaria. Increased body temperature is a symptom for typhoid as at the same time for malaria.
Wow.
Okay. For adults, it may not come with diarrhea. That's when you talk of malaria.
Yeah.
But more common than malaria is that typhoid can come with diarrhea. It can come with black stool. That may not affect adults when we talk of malaria.
Yeah.
So there are some differential symptoms. At the same time, there are some symptoms that are similar. However, in whole, for a professional, if you know you cannot really differentiate the two, especially based on the symptoms that the patient is presenting, all you do is to send for laboratory investigation. And in laboratory investigation, like I said, you can identify Plasmodium organism, that's Plasmodium falciparum, or malaria, or vivax, or ovale. Any of those species of Plasmodia can be identified in the laboratory, and you know that this one is categorically, malaria.
Okay.
And when it's typhoid, at the same time, for example, if you do stool for MCS, that's culture of stool contents as a sample, or you do blood culture as well, or even you match wider test with the blood culture, you can easily identify that this is Salmonella typhimurium. Okay. That is typhoid.
All right, then let's go to the studies that we've had. So researching this and, going through the internet to see if we have this outside the shores of this country. I do not know that it's prevalent outside the shores of this country. Do we have the typhoid more common here in sub-Saharan Africa?
Yet it's more common in sub-Saharan Africa and some parts of Asia, some other countries. Let me say, the lifestyle, the advancement of civilization, the way we live our life, especially in a place where you have prevalence of open defecation. Let's understand and lay this foundation that typhoid is transmittable through fecal oral routes. Fecal oral routes, meaning that for anybody to have had typhoid at all, the person has been in contact or has tasted human or animal feces.
Oh Lord. Okay, but before you go into the transmission of typhoid, you're saying that it's more prevalent here in Africa.
It is. And there are reasons for it, which we are going to go into.
All right, then. Remember, you can send us a text or WhatsApp message to 09097054450. Ask whatever question you have for the doctor in-house. We're talking typhoid fever today. Is it even right to say typhoid fever or just typhoid? Let me get that right first before.
Well,
can we say typhoid
is okay. It's understandable.
All right, then we're talking.
Fever could be caused by different microbial infections in the body.
Okay, so we're talking typhoid today. Join the conversation. You can call the studio lines as well: 090-7353-0044, 090-8766-8888. We'll go into the transmission very soon. He's talked about some of the symptoms. He'll make it clear again. He's tried to differentiate between malaria, the fever, and the typhoid. We'll go to how risky it is for those who have typhoid, because, if you've experienced what it is, if you've been there before, some people talk about hallucination. They talk about the drugs being very, very strong and all of that. So we'll look into that shortly, but we do have a call here. Hello, good morning. Okay, you got toned. Please, if you can, call us back, okay? today, 090-7353-0044. That's the number to call, or 090-8766-8888. We're talking typhoid this morning on Mind and Body. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi there, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Hosanna. I'm calling from Airport Road.
All right, Hosanna, talk to us.
The program is quite interesting. Greetings to the doctor in the studio there. I want to really, yes, you mentioned something that malaria is in the blood and in the liver, depending on the level. So, at what level can we refer to the liver and at another level to the blood? I don't understand that.
Okay, yes. I thank you very much, Osana from Airport Road. Your question is a very intelligent one. I mentioned that depending on the stage of development, when you are bitten by a mosquito that carries Plasmodium organism, and malaria is transmitted, as the organism is transmitted into your blood, it first and foremost goes into the liver to start its early stage of development.
Hold your thoughts on that, please. We have several calls coming through already.
Okay.
So let's take the calls. Hello? Oh no, you got turned. Please call us back if you can. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Uncle Joe.
Yeah, doctor, please. You said for somebody to have typhoid fever, the person must have come in contact with either human feces or animal feces. And did I get it clearly here, sir?
Yes, you are correct.
How possible is that? Because definitely there are lots of people that, like myself, we take a lot of precaution in taking water. So how come that is possible? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Uncle Joe. We'll take all your questions, Hosanna's question, Uncle Joe's questions, right as we continue. Remember, you can send us a text, WhatsApp message. We're talking typhoid. It's about you. You've lost someone to this before. You've lost a relative or a friend or neighbor. The conversation is about you. So feel free to ask whatever question you have to ask today on Mind and Body. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi there. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is David. I'm calling from Africa.
Your name is Obi. Can you speak up?
David. My name is David.
David. Okay, David, talk to us.
Please, I want to know the difference between typhoid and malaria. Because the way the doctor explained, I was not around. I overheard it when I was teaching.
Okay, he will go through that again. He will. All right, then. Keep listening.
The symptom I'm having is body pain, serious body pain.
Okay, body pains.
So I went to the hospital and got tested. It is malaria and typhoid. Which they gave me some drugs and after I took that, I noticed some things. After a while, I've started feeling it again. So
Okay, that's why you want to understand the difference. Okay, keep listening, David. The doctor would respond to your question. Hosanna, Uncle Joe, and David, stick around. He will get to your questions in just a bit. This is Mind and Body. Send us a text or WhatsApp message. Call the studio lines and be a part of the conversation.
Do you have questions about your health? Well, look no further. On Mind and Body, you are our business. Tune in as we discuss with health experts on everything that concerns you and your well-being. Mind and Body. Mondays, 11 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Home early. Tune into Traffic Rush weekdays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Do you have questions about your health? Well, look no further. On Mind and Body, you are our business. Tune in as we discuss with health experts on everything that concerns you and your well-being. Mind and Body. Mondays, 11 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Are you ready for this? Brace yourself up for the new sound of radio. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Download the Eagles FM app from iOS and Play Store. Visit our website, eaglesfm.com. Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram at Eagles FM Abuja. Your radio experience you can count on.
All right, the conversation continues. We're talking typhoid. Today on the show, and we do have Dr. Sunday Olatunde, clinical pharmacist, associate fellow, West African Postgraduate College of Pharmacists, also a member of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Abuja branch. Let's go to you now, respond to Hosanna David and Uncle Joe's questions real quick.
Okay. Thank you for all your questions, Osana, Uncle Joe, and Mr. David. They are very intelligent questions. I'll quickly run through them now. However, before I move forward, I must say that this is a message from the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria to the whole Abuja residents. So I must say that before I forget. Difference between, he does not understand, Osana does not understand what I meant when I said the malaria is present in the blood and in the liver. And I was saying, I started it that when you are bitten by a mosquito that carries Plasmodium species and all that, and you are bitten, and the organism is transmitted into your blood, the first place that the organism takes advantage is to go into the liver to start its early stage of development. You could have malaria at that level. It may not be visible to your blood. Even if you collect a blood sample, you may not be able to identify it at that level, but it's in the liver. So the second stage is for it to move from the liver stage to spill into the blood, where it now gets hibernation inside the red blood cells.
Okay, let me ask this question. At what point, how many weeks from studies now, if there is anyone out there, from when it gets from the liver to the blood, seeing that you said when it's in the liver, you might not see any symptom just yet?
Yes.
How long does it take?
Well, it may take average of 7 days or less, depending. And I must also say that the incubation period of malaria is between 7 to 21 days. Some people have asked questions. I say, I treated malaria last 2 weeks. Is it possible for me to still have it now? If you are bitten by a mosquito that transmits Plasmodium organism into your blood, again, within 7 to 21 days, you could come down with malaria. So that's what I meant by the stages of, development of malaria in the blood and in the liver. That is a question to, an answer to the Osana's question. For Uncle Joe, how do you come in contact with fecal feces and with fecal matter? That's with the feces of
either
other
animal or
human being. Let's take, for example, you buy some certain food materials from the roadside. For example, you buy roasted plantain. Sometimes you buy corn. And many times before you get to where you buy it, many other people have gotten there. Many other people have touched the same particular food item you are buying. For example, roasted plantain. You may find it that in some cases about 5-6 persons have touched that roasted plantain that you got to that place and you are buying before you. And some of them, the way they handle their hand, some just counted money, plenty of money. Some just use the nearby bush to defecate. Where there's no water,
open defecation is a problem.
Yes, where there's no water, where there's no soap to wash their hand, and they use the same hand. They used to handle the feces and the nearby leaf with which they clean their bum. They come and use that same hand to touch the food that you are buying now. But beyond that is a situation where you have open defecation in Nigeria. Don't forget that in some cases the source of water of some people is the stream.
Right.
And you see a situation where you push animals around, the heads of animals, that's cows around, goats around, and they defecate in the bush. And when there's rainfall, the rain washes the fecal matter from that point to the next stream. Mind you, somebody is at the down part of the stream fetching the water for his
even those who have boreholes.
No, I'm not talking of those who have boreholes for now.
Okay, for now
I'm talking of those who use stream as the source of their drinking water. Okay. That's one thing. Another thing is that those who have borehole, you know, sometimes at the borehole, it's not.
Can we hold your thought there, because we have, oh dear. You can call us back. The studio line says 090-7353-0044. That's the number to call to ask your questions. We do have the doctor here. He'll respond to your questions. Remember, you can also call 09087668888. Back to you, doctor.
Okay. In the same line of thoughts, I said those who have boreholes for their whatever, the borehole could be contaminated right from under the earth. At the same time, that's the water itself can be contaminated right from under the earth. At the same time, when you bring the water out, how do you handle the hand that actually handle the water?
How about the what about the tank? If the tank's dirty, is it possible to have, because there are situations where in estates you have to wash the tank and all of that. Does that contribute to one having
it may not contribute so much until fecal matter contaminates that.
It has to be that.
Yes, it could be something else, because Salmonella typhimurium lives inside feces.
Oh dear. Hello. Good morning. Sorry for that. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? What's your question? Where are you calling from?
My name is Davey. I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay. Talk to us. What's your question to the doctor?
Please, I'm having some kind of sensations in my ear.
Okay.
I don't know.
What kinds of sensation? Doctor, what's your take on this? Can you respond real quick? He has some sensation in his ears. Does he need to go to a doctor?
Yes, he needs to see his doctor as fast as possible.
All right. Thank you so much. Sorry. Then back to you now.
Yes. Other way through which you can get fecal matter contaminating your food is that you know that when you kill an animal, for example, a cow that is being killed at the abattoir level, and sometimes you open the large intestine, you see a lot of fecal matter. Is that not true? And some part of this fecal matter could contaminate the entire animal, both the beef and the internal organs.
Yes.
And from there they wash. They don't use soap. They don't use anything. They just use a wash with water.
So water isn't enough.
Water is not enough until it is boiled. If it is not boiled, that salmonella that could be inside the feces
escape
into the general part of the animal. And when you take it to the market, you take it to your different homes.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning to you. I'm so sorry, the calls are just incoming today. Hello, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I am Victor. I'm calling from Abuja.
All right, Victor, where in Abuja?
Airport.
Okay, talk to us. Go on.
Yeah, I just want to ask something, because I woke up 3 days ago. I just want to ask if it is typhoid that caused it. I went to the bakery to take my feet. Coming that I was not able to move my leg anymore. And it's like you get this fracture. I don't want to know if it's typhoid or malaria that caused it, or fever.
Okay, you couldn't move your leg any longer.
I couldn't move my leg, the left leg. I cannot even bend my waist and pick something from the ground. It's like the leg is looking something inside the door. Like
but did you have an accident in the bathroom? Did you fall? Was there any incident like that?
I didn't fall.
Okay.
I didn't really eat anything.
All right.
I woke up in the morning. I was very okay. Just from the bathroom to come out. I was not able to move the leg.
All right. He will react to that. He will answer your question. All right then, doctor. What you make of it?
Okay, that is not likely going to be typhoid.
Please malaria.
See your doctor as fast as possible. That could be related to other things which I cannot actually ascertain now, because what you have told me is subjective. It has to be objectively found out what exactly the problem is. But you may need to quickly see your doctor. Your blood pressure, your blood sugar, and those other things may need to be checked as fast as possible. It's not impossible. Malaria or typhoid could also cause it, but they are not likely going to be the reason for this case.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
The final question there for David. Yes. What's your reaction?
So, David said he wants to know the difference between typhoid and malaria, and that he has been having a muscular pain for some time now. Could it be due to typhoid? I want to quickly state that when we have symptoms, we count them as subjective. Things that it is the way you feel, they are subjective. Subjective symptoms are not enough to make the final diagnosis for anything, because the way you feel is the way you report.
So what's that?
We can have an objective finding.
Yeah.
Now, you have been having muscular pain for some time now. Please, to actually diagnose or to know, I would say you see a doctor, but if you can, get to do either malaria test or typhoid test.
Just to be sure.
Able to tell whether you have malaria or typhoid. Feelings are not enough to say I have typhoid or malaria. Laboratory investigations are very important. But if you want to see in terms of symptoms, the symptoms you will expect of typhoid fever, number one, starts from abdominal tenderness, like I said the other time, muscle pains, like you are having it, bloatiness in your abdomen, or constipation. For some people, they feel constipated.
That's when you have typhoid.
When you have typhoid.
Okay.
Whereas for some people, it's diarrhea they have. It could also present nausea and vomiting, feeling that you want to vomit. Those ones are possible symptoms we see with typhoid.
Wow.
You could have headache, you could have muscular weakness, you could have a weight loss, and the rest of all that. Those are symptoms you could see with typhoid. Though they are also similar to
exactly. I was about
malaria.
to go there.
So laboratory test is going to help.
Okay, let me go quickly. Asking you the question about how that some people tell you typhoid, it comes later in the evening or sometimes very early in the morning. Is that something you also use as a yardstick to say this is a symptom, or how does that work?
You really cannot use those ones as symptoms.
Okay.
It all depends on the individual. It depends on the state of immunity of the person involved, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So they are still subjective.
Okay, let me ask you this important question as well, because hallucinating when you have typhoid.
Yes.
Why is that?
It does happen. You can hallucinate to a lot of microbial infections in the blood. It's not only typhoid. Have you heard of what they call cerebral malaria before? Yes, there are situations where malaria is so severe that it crosses to the brain. And as a result, the person starts displaying some psychiatric tendencies.
What?
Occasioned by malaria.
Yes, I'm asking you this question because, you see someone who they tell you they hallucinate, they sleep like a few seconds, they wake up. It's like few seconds. So all of that's happening in the blood.
Yes.
And you say it happens in the gastro, so I'm confused.
Okay, what happened is this.
Yes.
When you have a local infection, we say typhoid this time around being one of the enteric fever kind of infection.
Right.
It happens in the gastrointestinal tract. When they get to a certain level and the immunity could not check, then they could spill into the blood. That's in terms of bacteria.
Okay.
In terms of bacteria spilling into the blood. However, there are times that there are toxins. They produce toxins like a kind of secretions from their body, which eventually gets into the blood. And they too, as bacteria, can also spill into the blood. And when the blood is overwhelmed to that extent, when the blood supplies all the parts of the body with oxygen and with food nutrients. At the same time, when you put poisons like chemicals, toxins of bacteria are like chemical poisons, which could circulate. And when those ones are touching the brain, the brain starts malfunctioning. And that's why you could see hallucination. Sometimes some people is dizziness. Sometimes people lose their balance. You see the whole head.
Yeah, like spinning or something. Because we've had,
especially
people
when
around.
As much as wider of about 1/320.
Yeah.
You will see that kind of symptoms. I've seen it before. When a patient was brought to where I work, and that the patient was lying down and was seen everywhere spinning. He was not having any other symptoms. There was no headache. There was no other than the fact that the whole place is just spinning. And when we took a look at it by experience, we know that this could be typhoid. So we sent him for.
And it's gone to the brain.
Yes, Yes, gone to the brain. So we sent him for a wider test. The wider test, because that's the only test you can quickly get in a matter of 30 minutes to 1 hour.
Yeah.
And it was about 1/320. We sent him again for stool MCS. That would take about 48 hours to 72 hours. Yes. But we couldn't wait, so we had to continue treatment. By the time we treated for 2 or 3 days, I tell you, it was better. The patient is better.
Okay, so here's the thing. The reason why I said this, I mean, we have, cousins, friends, loved ones who testify to the fact that they feel this way. Sometimes it's like, I can't stay alone, they wake up in the night and it's like, God, So, but this is quite dangerous, though. Somebody sent in a message here, asked, between malaria and typhoid, which is more, which is risky? Okay, so do you want to react to that real quick?
Well,
this is from
just
Timothy.
On the lighter side, the two of them are dangerous. But if we were to put them side by side, malaria is more dangerous than typhoid.
Oh, really?
Yes. If we were to put them side by side.
Okay.
Yes. Because if you take a look at the statistics, you see that malaria kills more than typhoid.
Let's move to this one here. Amaka says, good morning, Olije and our doctor in the house. Please, my question is, can pregnant women treat typhoid alongside the malaria drugs given to them thrice before delivery?
Okay. Can pregnant woman treat
typhoid alongside malaria?
Alongside malaria.
The malaria drugs given to them thrice before delivery.
Okay, the malaria drug given to them as a routine kind of, they are meant to prevent malaria in pregnancy. They are not meant for treatment, really. If you feel there's a need to treat malaria for a pregnant woman, because what we do is that you must actually weigh the benefit and the risk, knowing fully well that if you can do it, it's better to avoid using medication for a pregnant woman.
Okay.
But in many cases, you cannot leave the disease condition if outrightly it is ascertained that the person has malaria or typhoid. So what you do first and foremost, you go and run a malaria test, run a typhoid test. If it is ascertained that by laboratory evidence that this person has typhoid, this person has malaria, and it can be treated.
Of course, that's you.
It's a matter of choosing medication that are safe for the stage of pregnancy that they have.
Oh, wow. Another question here says, wow, doctor says that the feces from animals, even washed with water, cannot help. How about hot water?
Yes.
Okay, so react to that.
Your question is very good. I heard that, and that's quite intelligent of you. You know what happened is the contaminated food, the only remedy we have is that it has to be boiled to boiling point. And you leave it for like 20 minutes at boiling point. How do I mean? If you are boiling water or you are boiling meat, you are boiling whatever you think could have been contaminated with fecal matter, okay, you allow it to boil
up to 20.
You could be boiling and it is not up to boiling point yet. The water is hot, but it's not boiling.
So you see the water boiling and you think
when you put water on fire, it's not boiling. It will start eating up until it starts boiling. When you see all those bubbles, when you start seeing the bubbles, leave it for 20 minutes before you take it off the fire. That's what we say, up to boiling point for 20 minutes. It is at that point you could have eradicated about 80% of microorganisms that is in that food. So when you do that, you are safe, and that's what has been keeping us. If not, a lot of food that we eat around here, they are largely contaminated. And that food that you don't have to boil, that's where you most of the time contact this typhoid from.
The foods that you don't have to boil.
You know, there are foods you eat that you don't have to boil.
Fruits from
you buy apple,
vendors, and
apple, you cannot put soap and be washing apple. And you cannot put apple on fire and be boiling. So you will largely eat it raw. Many of those food that you eat raw, for example, vegetable, you know, in the farm, when you cultivate vegetable, there's a lot of sand, there's a lot of possible environmental contamination. Are you talking of animal fecal matter from somewhere that erosion has washed to where the vegetable is fetched from? When you now get to the market, you buy it raw, and you just use normal water, wash it, and you start chewing it. You may contact this kind of microorganisms there. So those food that you don't have to boil, that's where you normally get it from. Also, when you buy food from those whose hygiene knowledge is not so high, take for example the mama put kind of food that you buy, and the people preparing it, where they prepare it, there's no toilet and bathroom there. If the person is pressed, why cooking the food, it's likely going to use the nearby wherever. And if person uses the nearby wherever,
they need to wash their hands.
They need to wash their hands with soap and water. And if that is not there, so you use the same hand to handle the food that will be served to you.
All right,
and
doctor.
if you have to eat food, eat food that is hot.
Wait, doctor, the conversation continues. Obviously, we aren't done yet. We're taking your calls and messages now. 090-7353-0044. That's the number to call, or 090-8766-8888. Remember, you can do us a text or WhatsApp message to 090-9705-4450. We expect your calls to come in as the conversation continues on typhoid. What question do you have to ask on typhoid? The doctor in-house would answer your questions. Hello, good morning. Oh no, you got toned. Please call us back. The numbers is still the same: 090-8766-8888 or 090-7353-0044. Hello, good morning.
Hello, ma. Good morning, ma.
Hi, good morning, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Sunday. I'm calling from Garaka, Niger State.
All right, Sunday. What's your question?
My question is that, like those raw food that is being contaminated, like a vegetable, if they want to cook it, can they spray salt for some time before they wash it and then they cook?
Okay, thank you so much. I like your question because here's the thing. People say when you're going to eat vegetable, you don't have to boil it for too long. So here's the thing. You're wondering, they say stay healthy. It's better that you do not boil vegetable. You know, when you put it in fire, you wait for like 10 seconds and then you switch it off. So when you say boil till boiling point, are we talking about that? We'll come to you, doctor, really soon so you can react to the questions we have coming in. The text lines will go to the questions real quick. The text line is 090-9705-4450. And so we react also to Sunday's question in just a bit. Keep it here.
Download the Eagles FM app from iOS and Play Store. Visit our website, eaglesfm.com. Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram at Eagles FM Abuja. Your radio experience you can count on.
We all need that friend who is our unpaid therapist that we yearn to talk to every day. Look no further.
Call me up, talk to me about your day. I'm right here and I am listening to you.
We are going to celebrate our new baby girl. My day was not that very okay because of...
Join Kemi Michael on A Call for Your Thoughts every weekday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM.
This doesn't make any sense. Tune in to Hall of Fame, where we strut the red carpets of the silver screen.
Learning of an infinite multiverse includes learning of infinite danger.
I am Sub-Zero. I like this one.
I know what this place is.
It's all about movies and what to watch out for every Thursday at 4 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Do you have questions about your health? Well, look no further. On Mind and Body, you are our business. Tune in as we discuss with health experts on everything that concerns you and your well-being. Mind and Body. Mondays, 11 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Okay, the conversation continues. We're talking typhoid with Dr. Sunday Olatunde this morning, and so far so good. We're going to the final lap of the conversation, sending your messages ASAP to 090-9705-4450. Sunday called in a couple of seconds ago talking about the vegetables that are bought from either the markets or the ones you have in your home. homes? How is it possible for you to boil? I mean, they tell you don't boil for too long because it's not, you've killed the vitamins, right, doctor? You've killed it in the vegetables. So how do you then ensure that you create a balance? Dr. Sunday Olatunde is a clinical pharmacist, associate fellow, West African Postgraduate College of Pharmacists, members, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Abuja branch. Now, yes, doctor, you might have to react to that real quick before we go to immune system. We'll go to preventive measures and, of course, transmission. So, back to you.
Okay. To answer
Sunday.
Mr. Sunday,
doctor, you have to make it quick because we're running out of time.
Something that is a kind of dicey.
Okay.
Normally, you don't want to destroy the essential oils and vitamins in vegetables.
Yes.
And being an expert in the natural medicine, also that's pharmacognosy as a pharmacist, I understand what you are saying. And in fact, when you want to use any of these vegetables in the laboratory, we use cold freezing to dry them, and we don't use it. So some of them are like that. For example, the saint leaf, you have to use it to cook soup, and so on and so forth. I will advise that you can soak them in salty water, like you rightly said. You put some salt in water and soak them for a certain number of like 30 minutes or more, or 1 hour. Because salt is actually very potent to kill bacteria, but it cannot kill all bacteria. That's where we have issue. But I believe by the time you do this salty water thing, and you still boil to a certain extent, you will have been able to eradicate some very, terrible bacteria that could be contaminating your food. It may not be advisable outrightly to do 100 degrees Celsius of boiling for vegetables, because you may kill a lot of vitamins, or you may destroy a lot of vitamins and essential oils there. However, if you do this soaking in salty water for some time, and you still boil relatively, you will be able to eradicate
a balance. So that's good.
But for some other food, for example, meat, you may need to boil very well. You boil up to boiling point for 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes. Once it's boiling, once you can see that the meat is boiling, then you leave it for 20 minutes. This one here says, good morning, Olije. Please, I have a question for the doctor. Is back pain a symptom of ulcer? I'm Queen from Day. Real quick, can you answer this?
Okay, back pain could be one of the symptoms, but it's not only ulcer that can cause back pain. So it may be important you see a doctor to diagnose you properly. Back pain could be a symptom of ulcer, but it's not only ulcer that can cause back pain.
Okay. All right, then. Let's go to the studio line 090-7353-0044-090-8766-8888. You have a question real quick, you have to call in and ask your questions. The doctor would answer them. Now, let's talk about the immune system. So, from all indication and conversation we've been having, I remember at some point you talked about how that for some people who've been brought down by typhoid, if they don't have the strong immune system, it could it could have issues. So immune system, how do we boost our immune system? Real quick.
Yes, immunity plays a very important role in your being able to resist any microorganism when they invade your system. You know what we call the fight between microorganism and the body immune system. When you have a situation where microorganisms enter into the body, whether in form of a typhoid, in form of other bacteria, or microorganisms generally, viruses, protozoa, and the rest of them, there's a fight that happens between immunity and them. It's only when immunity is able to overcome them that you don't force it.
So how do we boost
when they
immunity?
are able to overcome the immunity, you eventually get overwhelmed and start being sick. You start having symptoms. You can boost your immunity by a good rest. That's a less stressful lifestyle. Let your meal food be more of natural origin. Especially fruit and vegetables.
But here's the thing, another question again. You say apples. So when you buy apples, you cannot boil apples. So how do you then ensure that these bacteria don't get to the apples? Because you buy apples, you just wash with water, and then you chew. So how do we stay safe with this then?
In the case of apple, you are hitting it largely at your own risk. However, what you could do It's like that salty whatever.
Oh, it helps us
salt in water. Yes, put apple in for like some minutes, like 30 minutes or more. That will help to actually take care of some bacteria.
Okay. All right, then preventive measures. You talked about people who sell food. This is not to ruin anyone's business.
Yes.
Because there are people who we are grateful to people who sell vegetables, because this is not to get it misunderstood. People who sell vegetables, people who sell fruits and all of that. So sometimes they might be innocent of the fact that their hands are soiled with these bacteria, because sometimes it could be customers who come to buy, they tell you, I don't like this one, they touch it, they leave it, they touch it, they leave it, and then they tell you, don't touch, and some people get upset when they're trying to explain that they don't like that scenario playing. So what preventive measures should they stick to?
Okay. Yeah. The responsibility on the people selling, the responsibility is also on the general public, and the responsibility is on government. Here in our society, there are a lot of businesses that are run or that are done that are not regulated. And because they are not regulated, nobody, tells you the kind of environment where you can sell a particular thing. Nobody gives you requirements that environment should have. Nobody gives you the kind of knowledge that person who is selling should have, and the general health awareness of the public.
Right.
All of these are putting together pressure on our health as a person and as a system in a country like this. So number one is the people that are dealing with food should have sufficient knowledge of hygiene.
Okay.
When you have sufficient knowledge of hygiene, take for example, if I touch anything now that I perceive to be unclean, I will quickly go and wash my hand before I touch food item.
Yes.
So they should have sufficient knowledge of hygiene.
Yes.
And government should help them by controlling some certain food selling, the sales of some food, and increasing the knowledge of people that handle them.
Yes.
Also, the public should know that when you get to where you want to buy some things by the roadside, you don't have to touch and leave. You can point, and if you must touch, use nylon glove.
Okay.
In your hand. Those who are selling food just have nylon glove and give you wear it and use it to touch. And when you have touched, you dispose it right away. You will not have transmitted or you will not have brought something from somewhere into that particular food, because that's where one of the ways where we catch a lot of this disease. For example, H. pylori. For example, this same salmonella issue. Some hands are coming from toilets.
Okay, doctor.
And so on.
Doctor, I want to ask you about transmission. Somebody asked the question here: do flies also carry this bacterium he's talking about?
Yes, you are very correct. Flies could carry it by, let's talk of housefly.
Real quick, doctor, we're out of time.
Housefly, their bodies are hairy. And when they perch on fecal matters around, especially where we have open defecation and flies can perch on anything around you. Okay, when they come close to your household or into the house, they can perch on your food. Especially, and when they perch on the food, they will drop that bacteria on the food. However, I observe, and I know quite well by research, that flies don't usually like something that is hot. So when your food is hot,
it's better to eat your food hot.
They will run away from it.
Okay, so final advice, doctor.
Advice is that, one, first and foremost, in preventing the scourge of typhoid fever in our society, awareness about hygiene should be well drummed up.
Yes.
We should understand how often we should be washing our hands, because hands plays a very vital role in this case. So wash.
Do you have questions about your health? Well, look no further. On Mind and Body, you are our business. Tune in as we discuss with health experts on everything that concerns you and your well-being. Mind and Body. Mondays, 11 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Hey girl, what's up?
I'm good. Just chilling and wondering what we'll do to spice up our weekend.
We need to be pampered and taken care of.
I know, right? How about we check with the girls to know their itinerary for the weekend?
They've wanted it for a while now, so they'll jump on this.
You're so sure? What are you thinking though?
I'm thinking shopping, partying, restaurant hopping.
No. Something relaxing when you're talking about shopping and partying. Yes to the food, but no to others.
Okay. What do you think of body scrubbing, Hammam bath, facial treatment?
Go on.
Pedicure, manicure, waxing. You can even fix your nails if you want to.
Wait, we will be going from one spot to another. I'll be from salon to spa.
You sure? You don't like stress? No, it's just one place. They have those goodies and offer amazing services. They even do body sculpting and they have hairstylists too.
This spa is where again?
It's Gentle Touch Spa, located at number 2 Bolton Street, Sun City Estate, Abuja. For our reservations, I'll call 080-9269-9269 or 091-2410-6881. I'll check them out on their Facebook and Instagram pages at Gentle Touch Spa, Abuja.
Don't be late, See ya.
Gentle Touch Spa, redefining the beauty in you.
This is the Urban Hour. Urban Hour on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Eagles. This is a new one.
Only the best new music.
102.3 Abuja.
You are listening to.
Let's do this.
You are listening to Urban Hour on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. Keep listening.
Let's do this.
You are listening to Urban Hour on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. Keep listening.
I'm glad to be here, man. This was my dream. My dream was to come to America, you know, not for a job or money or anything. I've got a great life back home. I always came here because I wanted one thing, and that is I always wanted to be black. I grew up in South Africa during a time known as apartheid. And for those who don't know, apartheid was a law in the country that made it illegal for black and white people to mix, which was awkward for me because I grew up in a mixed family. Well, with me being the mixed one in the family. My mother's a black woman, South African, and my father's Swiss, from Switzerland. So he was a white man. And well, he still is. It's not like he changed. I say that like through hard work and determination, he became black. No, that did not happen. And sir, you're fine. I see the white guy going, is that part? No, it's not possible. You are fine, sir. He's still very white, very white. And so they got together, my parents, black mom, white dad, which was against the law, but they didn't care. They were mavericks, you know? Yeah, my mom was like, woo, I don't care. I want a white man, woo! And my dad was also, well, you know how the Swiss love chocolate, you know? So he was just, he was in there. So they got together and they had me, which was illegal. So I was born a crime, which is something they never thought through. Because as a family, we didn't live together normally. Like in the streets, my father had to walk on the other side of the road, and he could just wave at me from far, like a creepy pedophile. So my mom could walk with me, but if the police showed up, she had to let go and act like I wasn't hers every time. Like, woo! Like, it's not mine. It's not mine. Felt like a bag of weed. And one fateful day, you know, because I was never given a race, I was never called black, never called white, I had the privilege of meeting an American, and he said to me, well, you know, Trevor, it's funny you say that, because if you come out to America, they'll label you as black. I said, really? He said, hell yeah. Everybody's black out there. I was like, well, I want to be black. Yeah. I bought myself a plane ticket because I found out it's true. Mixed race people are categorized as black in America. Yeah, the only catch is you have to be successful first. Before that, they call you mixed, achieve success, and you get upgraded to black. All the famous mixed people have done it. Singers like Alicia Keys and Mariah Carey, mixed, but they say black, right? Tiger Woods, mixed, but they say black golfer. The most famous mixed person on the planet, Barack Obama, mixed, half and half, but you say your first black president. When he was running, he was the mixed candidate. Now it seems obvious. People are like, yeah, he won. Back then, nobody believed he would win. I remember comedians dissing him. They'd come up and be like, how many of y'all seen that mixed race fool running for president? Y'all seen that crazy ass mixed fool? How some mixed fool gonna come in? Even a black man can't win. This mixed fool thing gonna win. He gonna win. Ain't no mixed fool. I ain't seen no mixed fool coming out here winning in the United States. That mixed fool, that mixed fool. And then he won, and all of a sudden they were like, my. So I see. And I wanted black. So I bought myself a plane ticket. Yeah, 18 hours of flying, that's what I had to sit through. 18 hours of non-stop flying. I didn't sleep a wink. I sat on that plane and I watched every single black American movie and TV show I could find just so I could practice being black. I was not gonna mess up that black opportunity. I just sat there like a madman in my chair, just like watching movies, practicing. Yeah, you know what I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, you laugh, but I landed in Miami and I was fluent in my black American. For shizzle my nizzle. I was just, I was so black. I was even laughing black. I was like, ha ha ha. Yeah, my man. I was super black. Till some guy came up to me and was like, oh yeah, papi. Ya llegamos, eh? 18 hours of flying and I still wasn't black. I was Puerto Rican.
This is the Urban Hour. Urban Hour on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
But the traffic in Lagos is great too. We need to honor that guy. If traffic is a human being, we need to give him a word at the head is for being consistent. Very consistent. Yesterday, the traffic we met at Maryland, one downfall driver come up for a bus, enter bus, they go out. I said, my brother, I can't drive. But I come down. Police now came, who's blocking them? We're going. Police there. Now wow. People go, your park leave. But no, but that's Lagos. You know, Lagos is the only place where you can be driving now. You're on a lane. 2 minutes later, you are laneless. How you left the lane, you don't know, but you are driving straight to, but you just know that you are laneless. So one morning, 8 a.m., 3rd Mainland Bridge, Monday, one woman was driving. All of a sudden, she was laneless. She was now driving on top of that white line. She was shouting or giving people a thumbs up. Nobody answered. I said, today you died there. She was not shouting, don't shift. They can't say, madam, look, you are not on a lane. If you are driving on the white line, do my response. This line does not work in the morning. Okay, come on, let me pass. So the line gets time. Last, Sha, is money that is making all of us enjoy the traffic. If you don't want to stay in traffic, there are good roads in Enugu, Ebonyi, Agbo. You can even lie down on the road, nobody will hit you. It's just at the end of the year, if you check your account balance, all you would have made is like 200. So you'll be like youth score member 98 every month. So it's money that is pushing all of us. Yeah. This is I go to wedding with egg. You say MC meet up. I say bring it up with egg.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Download the Eagles FM app from Android Store or Apple Store.
And get the greatest music ever made.
The music of my generation.
You can watch us live or stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and the official website www.eaglesfm.com. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Your radio experience you can count on. Okay, 13 minutes past the hour of 12. Sorry if you did the message, Faith. You sent in a message as well. You didn't include your name, but we had a repeat broadcast of Mind and Body, so it wouldn't seem like it was like it's silent to your messages, okay? But then again, we'll have that on Monday next week, so stay locked, eh? 15 November 2021. My name is Olije. This is the 102 Extra Show. It's time for the King and the Queen to have a royal conversation. Oh, yes. It's time for the King of the Day, Prince James, Queen of the Day, Obi, to call in live and have a conversation on the radio, and then Urban Hour continues. But yes, of course, you can call the studio line 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. So those are the numbers, Obi and Prince James. That's the number for you guys to call in now and have that conversation, okay? So, yeah. We usually do like a countdown. If you're unable to call in, we'd have to pass the title to someone else. Oh, yeah. That's oh, God. All right, 090-7353-0044. Prince James or 090-8766-8888 Obi. So this is the opportunity. I'll just give you guys just a few seconds or minutes, just a minute. If you're unable to call in as a King of the Day or Queen of the Day, Prince James and, of course, Obi would have to pass. Okay, but do we have the King and the Queen here? Hello, please turn off your radio set. You already know. Hello?
Sorry. Only.
Hi, Prince
Only
James.
Good
afternoon. The Royal is here.
Yeah,
Welcome. How's your day going? It's a Monday. How's your day going?
We thank God. It's going well.
It's going
I'm
well.
at work. I'm kind of busy.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
It's going well. All right. The Royal makes his way, so we just have to give the king a round of applause for arriving early. Let's move over to your queen. So what's up with your queen? You said you wanted light skin, pointed nose, all that stuff.
My queen is taking care of some things. We won't join us.
Okay, so what are we going to do now? Are you going to beckon on her to call in now so we can stop the royal conversation ASAP? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's just wait for her.
Wait. I wish we've got time. We'll have to count down. If she's unable to call in, as a queen of the day, would have to pass the title. So, Obi, if you're listening now, let's leave the duty we have in the palace, else we'll have to get another queen. So, 09087668888 is the number to call Obi. Obi, if you're listening now, we have to pass the title in 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's go. Hello? Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Got toned. We are working with time, so we have to pass the title if she's unable to call in. I was actually counting down, and the call came through. I was hoping she was the one, but let's hope that's not network. Obi 09087668888 09087668888.
She's having problem with the other one. I can call the other one. Let her call this one.
She never said that, so hang on this line. But then again, we have to move in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello? Oh my God. I don't know what's going on, but the studio lines are open to you now. If you want to be the queen of the day, what you do is call the studio lines. The king says, wait, don't mind him, Kelechi. Kelechi here is laughing. You see that? Kelechi, so the king of the day has given up as well. So if you'd like to be the queen and the king of the day, call me up now. Studio lines are open to, no, but I think that's network. Let me be fair to the king of the day. Prince James, I don't know what happened with your line, but you, wow. So it's a mess. The studio lines is, what? No, Prince James is still the king of the day, guys. So you guys just...
What is going on?
I don't know. Let's see if she's able now. Hello? What's your name?
This is the king of the day.
The queen of the day?
I mean the king. This is Prince.
This is who? What's your name, please? Blessing? You guys don't even slow it down for the queen to even try. I guess this queen has been trying. She actually sent in a message. Listen, if you can, just hang on. I don't want to be unfair to this king because he's pleading and saying, Olije, please. So I'll make him count down himself. So Prince James, are you there?
I'm here.
I will let you count down yourself because I've wasted 3 minutes waiting for your queen, in which you said has been busy in the palace. So queen of the day, Obi, we would have to pass the title as your king is about to count down himself. I've been waiting on you. You are...
Oh my God, I am so...
Oh, she is here! She is here!
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
So sorry. My hands are just...
I understand.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Oh no. What is that? Oh my God.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. And your king has made an exit. I don't know what's going on with the lines.
The network
today.
The line also, and
yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's network apparently. There's several people who tried. I mean, imagine trying just one line over and over and over again. It's going to be like a traffic on that particular line. So Absolutely natural.
And some are just waiting for me.
Exactly. Like what?
Don't overtake at once.
I tell you, these guys don't even wait. Hello? Oh my God. The same thing that happened is not happening to you, Obi. Prince James have been trying to call in. Oh my God. You guys just step aside. Step aside, guys.
They should allow him call. Let them drop their phone down and let the king call. What is happening?
Yeah. Okay, don't worry. Let's make this work. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. Prince James. Today, similarly, because I had to do a countdown for the Queen of the Day. And now I have to do a countdown for the King.
Olije, don't do that now.
What? Look at this. Oh no. Guys, if you can, stay off the line so that the King of the Day can call in, guys. Please stay off the line. Let's go over to the line. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I don't know what's going on.
Some other people are trying the line too. They just don't want this my king to just dial this number and reach me. What's happening? Every family uses your break now.
Goodness, please, guys. But I think he's the one actually trying, though. Prince James.
Okay.
Prince James, please call back now so we can get you live on the radio. Oh no, it's a mess, Obi. It's a mess. Seems like today's conversation is not going to happen. I don't know. It's a deadlock. Okay, let me try again. Let's see what's this. Hello? There you go. It's terrible. But Prince James, if you're listening, do move away from where you are at. Prince James, if you can, call the number you called previously. I'm not going to reel out that number so people do not go on to call that particular number. So Prince James, seems like it's going to be, I feel bad. It's not going to, hello?
Oh my God.
Oh no! I'm about to count down so someone else can take over.
Oh my God.
I can't. 090-7353-0044. Yes, it's actually the network monkeys.
It's Eagles FM network that is not making my king to call.
Imagine you. You will not blame the network providers. You're blaming innocent us for giving you this. Oh no. The network is I'm sorry guys, but we have to get another king on board if Prince. Hello? Oh no. It's not gonna work, Obi. It's not working. So let me open it out.
Can't the both of us make the call?
Nah, we cannot pass it. Sorry. After the day breaks, another king has to take over. But here's what I'm gonna do. So if you're a guy listening and you want to, be king of the day, call 090-7353-0044. So you can be Obi's king. It's a mess. Wow.
You must have pointed nose like you. I don't understand.
No royal conversation today. What? I am about to give up. Hello?
You have to give things. Please call me now. Your queen is waiting for you now.
Oh, come on. Our new king is Wale. Okay, Wale, please turn off your radio sets. Turn it off completely so that you can have the royal. So let's have the royal conversation in just 1 minute. We're out of time, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
First of all, please, James, I'm very sorry. There's no choice. There are choice. I don't want you to call him, but since on the day, there's no more time.
Someone says, King Ken here says, Olije, tell Prince James that Ojuju people strong. Share, I don't blame you, King Ken. I don't
worry, my queen. Forget about it. Please,
Good afternoon. It's afternoon, guys. It's afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Good afternoon. No things that take over my conversation. Good afternoon.
Just get over it, Obi.
You like to take over now? No problem. I'm thinking about it.
I wanted him to call, but Olije like.
I had to pass it on because we have to move.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I love that.
There you go. Okay, so I'm going to conduct this speech or this conversation or this, So one has to talk, the other answers, so two people don't, talk over each other, okay? So let's have you go as the king of the day. Let's go. Anything you'd like to tell the queen of the day? Let's have you come through.
Yeah, my queen, namaste. Namaste, yeah, nice to meet you. I'm greeting you in India, and I say namaste.
Namaste, queen of the day.
Namaste. I don't know. Okay, we are saying.
What did you say? What did you say, Obi? What did you say?
I don't know. Is it speaking French? So I'm trying to respond with another English now.
God. He said namaste. That's namaste. He's greeting you in the Indian language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Indian. All right. I'm done.
All right. Wale.
So, how is the day going, my king?
Oh, my day is going smoothly. Thank God it's Monday making money. Yeah, we thank God. Today going smoothly.
So you're making money. That means you must make a lot of money now for us that...
you see, this is what I am saying. The two of you are talking at the same time. Wale, listen to talk.
I'm not...
Jeez. Where is the communication? What? Wale,
I wonder what is going to be the name of our kingdom.
As in, talk over each other is the name of the kingdom. Okay, let me step aside now. I'll just let you go. Okay, I take you back, Obi. I take you back. Okay,
my king. Are you hearing me, my king? I said, since you're making money, I think you must have made a lot of money for us for today's kingdom, for our kingdom, and and our descendants also, Abi, you made a lot of money, isn't it? For us.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, as far as today is Monday, it's money making money. So we have to make money to beautify our kingdom, so we can look as sweet as Torino.
Yes.
You're far away.
Yeah, far away.
You're far away. I'm not hearing you clearly. Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me clearly, man?
Okay, yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I say as far as today is money making money. We have to make the money so we can beautify our kingdom. So it can be sweet like a potato. Not put it on sweet potato where it can be like.
That's all right.
Yeah, so when everyone when she comes to our kingdom, she'll be like, she'll tear out the kingdom, the house, like, wow, this place is amazing. She'll be like, yes, this is the kind of king, this is the kind of house, like the kingdom I want.
Okay, Wale. Oh no, my God. You see, this is what happens.
I'm listening. What you say?
Wale, your queen is gone. Today's conversation, guys, I give up. It's not happening. It's not working, guys. I'm confused. I am tired. There's not, your queen is gone. She will call back. Guys, I give up. I give up. I literally give up. You know why? Wale, Prince James here says, Olije, number busy. Someone has taken over the kingdoms. I'm sorry, Prince James. Someone took over the kingdom. So,
hello.
Oh God. Hello. Yes, Obi is back. Okay, Obi is back.
Yeah,
please,
sorry about that.
Wale, don't leave, because today it seems like it's a hangover. Like this one, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Okay, no problem. No problem. You are free to go if you want.
Goodness.
You can take me out. Yeah.
Look at this one. Take me out.
All right.
Hey, wahala.
Wahala. Number one, I still like the fact that this is like the second time that I and the king, Wale now, within the king and queen. This is the second time, and I think I like it. I enjoyed working with you and as the queen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Wale is not okay. Wale is here. Wale is here. Here's what I have a message for you too. This is from Prince James. It says, "My village people." Someone actually said that Prince James, your village people, sure you know Ojuju is quite strong. Prince James, I apologize. We're sorry. Someone here, what's your name? Once you guys send me a message, right? If you do not do a name, I don't know who it is. But the person here says today's conversation now. Wow, I don't know who this is. This is
my God,
possible from Asokoro. It is.
So I don't know. Maybe we can see how we can wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. You guys, Obi, your king is. Oh my God, I don't even know what's happening today.
I need my best king go, please.
Your king. Your king is gone. Guys, I give up. The kingdom today had no king and queen, so there was no king and queen today, guys. I'm done. Cause what? Look at the energy for Wale and Obi. No kingdom can catch the cruise kingdom. My God. So Gomina here is just cruising. This one here says, Wale. How many times did I call you? You always snatch people's crown. Olije, remember he was the one that took over my first kingship title. King James, you're still the king. King Ken sent in that message. Ringtone here says, Wahala be like. Ringtone, I'm already beefing you. So why do you have to even say Wahala be like Ringtone? You know already what you said from the morning. Got me like, what? Ringtone here says this kingdom will be called Walkie Talkie Over. Walkie Talkie Over. This one is not, they don't know. This is called they already know. I give up, guys. There was no king or queen today. I'm done. I am done. I get like from what, 12:15, 16 minutes later, I couldn't get a king or queen, guys. From apparently I saw that coming from the 10 o'clock out. Nah, didn't work out. This one here says, which king asked the queen to take him out? Is Wale, my people. It says, this could have been us, but you and producer connived to sideline us. That would nah. So we're not doing that because we've decided. If you won last week, boyaka, you can't win this week. I'm sorry. I have to give the platform to others to win to enjoy Cafe La Roca as well. So we have the king and queen that come through weekdays 10 to 2 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock to be precise. Once you win twice in a week, you get a treat. Kotsi Cafe La Roca. But however, at 12 o'clock, you're meant to have a conversation with your queen. But I get you, Obi. Obi says, Chai, today's king and queen. I'm sorry, Obi. I'm sorry, Prince James. I'm sorry, Wale. It didn't happen. There was no king or queen today. It didn't work. But I know it was totally just network. Ringtone says, Olije, I'm enjoying your energy. Continue beefing me. I will continue. Leave me alone. I mean, but I understand those work. This one here says, well, King Ken is clapping for himself. You guys are so evil. How do you guys are clapping because it didn't work out between these guys? Why are you guys like this? So I went... No. You can, Obi, you can of course try again this week. That's it, you can. I'm saying, if you won last week as a king or queen on the 1023 Extra show, you cannot win the next week. You give room for others who haven't won to win the following week, okay? So, Obi, of course, you can still try again this week. I said the conversation was just, turned upside down today. Faith sent in a message. It says, Wahala be like Wale. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to pan out. But tomorrow's another day, so you can win. Okay, so because the ladies who sent in message in the morning were like, oh my God, I wished, but I'll be busy later. Hello? Oh no, that is not even working out. So sorry, you might have to call me back. So, but this is the Urban Hour, guys. It was just a turned upside down thing today. Maybe because what the studio lines are buzzing. Like, hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello,
oh my God. What is happening today? What? What's going on? Wow. Really? Wow. Hello?
Wale, they know.
Don't say they don't know. They know. They already know. They be new. They be new. Okay.
They be not know. They be
know. They be know. What happened? Oh my God, it's crazy. I don't know, but guys, I'm so sorry, Wale.
I don't know what's going on. No, I don't know.
Wale, someone says, Wale, we know.
Then they know, but some they don't know. They don't know.
Exactly. Wale, I'm glad you actually called back. I like the fact that Wale never takes anything personal. See, listen. These are the kind of people I like. Never taking anything seriously. Oh my God, Wale, I must say this though. I don't say this usually, but your parents brought up a gentleman. I'm telling you guys, Wale is such a gentleman. I'm saying it. Take me wherever. See, the other day on the show, Wale, what you did, you were like, oh, Lizzie's the only girl. She's the only girl. I'm not polygamous. It's just one girl. Even though we tried for you to pick another person, you were like, no, it's not going to work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen. Wale is that G. Chop knuckle.
I can feel it. Bring it closer. Bring it.
Come on, go. Enough of your head is getting bigger.
You are listening to
Let's do this.
You are listening to Auburn Hour on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Keep listening.
I want to believe someone was trying to play a prank on me by calling to speak a certain language. Call me again and I'll speak my Chinese language back at you. Let me see, it's the same number. Okay, it's not. It's the same number. Oh, I thought it was the same number. I was going to reply in Ching Chong, Chang Chong, Chang Chong. Anyways, it was actually bad from early. Really bad. Monday is a cruise, guys. We're cruising.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Last speaking.
Okay. What's your name?
I think it's Last speaking.
This is who? Austin?
Ramsey.
Hey, Ramsey. Ramsey, were you the one that called in to speak in that language? Oh, what? Okay, guys, you know what? Network providers need to do better because at this point, no. Someone says, Wale, na pure cruise jaw. Obi, let me tell you something. You got yourself, even though the king and queen didn't work out today, you got yourself a good gentleman, and that's Wale. I can tell you for sure. Yes. See, that's how you raise people, okay? This one says, yes, Olije, we got your back. We're the Chinese-speaking fans. Thank you. Call me up again and speak that language. I'm a reply.
God.
Sorry. I apologize on behalf of your village people and the network. We apologize, okay? Prince James, we leave to fight again another day. I'm so sorry. I didn't even mean to laugh. I'm sorry. We're going to try again tomorrow, okay? Okay, so Prince James, definitely, listen, you would definitely be king again this week, I'm sure. Okay, so calm down. It's a Monday. It's already like stressful for some people. So calm down, breathing and breathe out, okay? Alright, so don't take it personal. This one says Prince James Ojuju people, King Ken. Wow, King Ken is taking responsibility for being the Ojuju behind this thing that happened today. So guys, anytime it happens, you guys blame it on King Ken.
Olije, please tell Prince James that he's Oju people. He's Oju people.
Oju people. Oh, I get it now. Because he says he's from where? Says he's, is he Gede now or something? Not the reason why you're saying it's Oju people, my God. We're just cruising. It's a Monday, so we're catching all the cruise. Oh, caught that one from Eddie, talk to me, man.
Yeah. all these Shaki men. If you don't know anything about Shaki people, let me tell you.
Hey, my God.
Why is the one that is doing Prince James? He's from Oyo State and he's a Shaki guy. And these are the things they do. They are full of jazz everywhere.
Hey, don't say that. Why'd you say?
No, I'm telling you. Wale, come. In fact, I'm coming for you.
I'm
going to Edo State to go and carry big automobile for you. Because all these ones that you're always coming to hijack people's.
Oh my God! People are. But here's the thing, Eddie. I asked you guys take over, and you guys never come through. So he
wait. As much as Prince James was calling, I'm sure some other men were calling, like myself too. But all these guys that Wale is always doing, I always say they don't know.
Eddie, you have actually confessed
from last week.
You have confessed that you were also one of those trying the line, so Prince couldn't get through. But you're blaming Prince James. Sorry, Wale, for getting through.
Prince couldn't get through, and Wale now started using his own.
They don't know. They don't know. Oh my! Look at you. See, you got toned as well. So you see, you guys stop blaming village people. Those guys are innocent. Stop it. I don't like it. Leave them alone. They're innocent. Okay? Are you still sending voice notes?
Olije, this life, you have no balance. You see my own brother, they crucify me. Goodness me. Israel, well, we live to fight another day, yeah.
There you go. You leave to fight again another day. Never can tell. It might happen this week. So it says, I said it. I think I'll go to Okene seeing Edidi since Edidi is going to Edo State. King, can you guys stop it? Stop it now. Else I'm just going to stop the king and queen thing because I'm getting scared at this point. But I mean, I know you guys are joking. But no, not jazz on this platform. Hello, hi. Yes.
Let me tell Mr. Edidi that I'm a gentleman. I'm on God.
Yes. You guys are throwing shades at each other on a Monday, and I am in love with it. Says what? Tell her, Didi, I don't do corner. Send me a message here. Olije, how can you say he's a gentleman? Huh? How about me? I don't care. I'm saying what I'm saying, okay? Timothy here says, now, wow, all this while I've been speaking with you, you've never called me a gentleman. Now, Wale is a gentleman. Wale who keeps on snatching. Listen, I don't even know what to say. How do I defend myself? Still, yet again, he's still a gentleman, though. He exhibited that when we said, you know what? Say something sweet to your second new queen, and he's like, no, Lizzie's the only girl in my life. I mean, what lady? Every lady likes the man who stays at home. I'm just saying. And then when we say, okay, the floor is open, he comes through like rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. So what you want me to do? You guys dragging me saying he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman in your face. Okay. I'm playing. What are you still sending me, Prince James?
Wale can never be the king of the day. I am still the king. God. Please, I want you to correct that impression, eh? Madam Obi, Mrs. Obi, my queen Obi, you are my queen, and I am your king for today, eh?
Guys, I give up. You know what? The king of the day and the queen of the day was Irby and Prince James. Are we okay now? Are we good? Are we good? Talking about gentility, I think I am one. Oh, God. Everyone. Okay, everyone on the show, on the 1023 Extra show, you guys are gentlemen. Are we good now? Are we okay? Okay, we're good, right? Because I said he's gentle, and everyone is like, oh, I'm gentle. Hello?
Yes, hello. That's Mr. Woody.
What's your name?
This is Ramsey speaking.
Ramsey, okay. I'm very well, Ramsey. So, what do you make of this royal conversation today?
That's what I'm feeling now. I don't know what is happening. I'm not being What is Wale saying?
What, you guys leave Wale alone. Leave my Wale alone. Leave our Wale alone. Ramsey, calm down. So wait, Ramsey, where were you when I said, you guys, the floor is open, take over? Why didn't you call him?
I've been king for 2 times now. I'm going to the third time.
Okay, you won last week twice. Was it last week you won? Was it last week? No, it wasn't last week. You can still call to win this week. It was... There you go. It was actually upper week you won, and you got your treat last week. So of course you can call in to win as a king and queen of the day. So I mean, yeah. Thank you, Ramsey. You're also a gentleman. So if you won last week as a king or queen, you cannot win the next week. But if we go to the week after next week, of course you can tag along. My God.
Wale is a gentleman because he doesn't want to keep me waiting. You people were there. Nobody called you. Only Wale goes.
Thank you, girl.
And say, let him know.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So people should leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Yes, you came through, Wale. Yes, I gave back the title to Prince James and Obi so I can hear a word. All right. So apologies to King James. Apologies to Queen Obi. No apologies to Wale. You guys are not. This is not even okay. So I'm sure he's laughing where he is. So see, people who don't take life too seriously. These are the kind of people we like. Cruise. Okay, Faith got it right when she sent in a text message to say Wale is pure cruise. Was it Faith that sent in that message? No, it was Possible. Possible sent in that message. This one says, me, I don't be gentleman at all. I don't be gentleman. Continue to the DC Wale go. Yoruba would say, I can't. What? God, guys, hope I don't. Okay, so socials, you're already smiling. They say, hope I'm not about to say something on the radio that I'm not meant to say. It says, one time. Listen, I give up. Is it one time ta abale? What? I beg, let the Holy Spirit translate it to you. No, I please, Gomina, tell me what you're saying because I have no clue. No idea what you just sent in. No idea. I would rubbish the language if I try. It says, hi, beautiful radio goddess. This is Isaiah Endowed. You just got me here. It's not fair. Really? No, I didn't forget you, Isaiah. I am so sorry, Isaiah. I've missed you. So sorry. Hello?
Olije, I cannot laugh.
Vale, don't mind them, man. Cruise.
See, Olije, I want you to do something for me.
Yeah.
Play them part 1 2.
What song?
Celebrate me.
Okay. Let's go.
Let them know now. They should listen to the end of the music.
Yes.
No, yeah, they don't know.
Yes, they don't know.
Let them feel his life. Celebrate me and my life.
Oh my God, I had to let that part play because of Wale. I just had to. They don't know. Guys, it's time for girlfriends. But before that, let's just laugh a bit.
This is the Urban Hour. Urban Hour on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Man, Nairobi is amazing. Yay! I wonder why you all are complaining about your economy. How dare you? Do you know 1 Kenyan shilling is 33 Ugandan shillings? And I did not learn through research. I learned the hard way. I went to cut off my hair today. I asked the salon guy, how much is cutting off hair? He said 1,500. I said, what? Said 1,500. I said, okay, cut me twice. 1,500, what is it? And I don't know, at that moment, the devil blocks the calculator in your head. After cutting my hair, I said, cut even for my manager. They cut my manager's hair. We entered the car. As we were driving, that's when the calculator resurfaced. I was like, 1,500 times 2 is 3,000. Wait. 3,000. Times 33. That's 99,000. That is Chipukizi's rent. I just spent it in the saloon. And you are here complaining. Hey, Uganda. I have a beautiful wife. I took her to Nigeria, but so like I was like a white ant. I was just following everywhere. You can never leave your girlfriend alone in Nigeria. Those men know how to compliment. And they compliment in capital letters. My sister, your beauty can save our economy. How can you recover from that? They tell your woman that she's like, oh my God, okay, you could take me. You can't. Nigeria just reminds me of Mbokolo. You know, Mbokolo technology is just getting there. Technology is just getting there. Development is coming to Uganda. Nowadays, we have even KFC. the first time KFC opened in Kampala, hey, everybody went wild. All the slay queens were taking pictures. I don't know why slay queens never buy anything. They go to KFC and take pictures. They ask them, what do you want? Can't a person just chill? Slay queens have excuses for days. A question tag, when I say I am going to the market, the question tag is, and I, right? In Ombokolo, there was one student in particular called Labeja. One time he came to class and he was very smart. The teacher told him, Labeja, you're smart. He said, aye. The teacher said, no, Labeja, that is wrong. That is not how you answer question tag. Okay, I want you to put a question tag to the following statement. Okello is going to get mangoes. Said, pardon? Add a question tag to the following statement. Okello is going to get mangoes. Labeja said, let him go. Labeja said, no, Labeja, that is wrong. Okay, the same question. Okello is going to get mangoes. Reconstruct the sentence without changing the meaning, but beginning with the word mangoes. Labeja said, that is simple. Mangoes! Okello is coming for you.
Has anyone told you you can advertise your business on radio for just 15,000 naira? Get a chance to talk your business for 25 minutes on The Entrepreneur. Mondays to Thursdays, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. For more inquiries, call 090-9984-4433. 090-9984-4433. The Entrepreneur. Talk your business for just 15,000 naira. This promo runs from August 31st to November 30. Hurry now.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Download the Eagles FM app from Android Store or Apple Store.
And get the greatest music ever made.
The music of my generation.
You can watch us live or stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and the official website www.eaglesfm.com. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Your radio experience you can count on. The sun's up and so should your radio. Tune in to the sunny side with Itono and Kike on Eagles 102.3 FM. Every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m.
Oh my God, seriously.
The sun is high show. The sun is high show.
Don't worry, it's not Corona.
I can tell he's been lying and pretending that he's faithful and he loves you.
Hanging out with friends is such a hobby, but chilling with your girlfriends, such a bolster. We talk about love, family, relationship, the shady, hilarious, fun, juicy, messy gossip in town. And the gentlemen aren't off the table. Girlfriends with Olije, Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Exclusive to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
It's about to happen. Okay, so it's weird to me that someone is happy about Monday, but I mean,
it's not like I'm happy.
Who's talking to you? Did I call your name?
It's me, I know.
Why are you identifying yourself?
It's me. Okay.
Okay, if you say so. Of course, we've got Bumi live in the building.
Yeah.
Who was missing on Friday? You went MIA on us on Friday, but it's okay. We know. we know you're better and stronger. So good to have you back.
Oh, so good to be here.
Yeah. Okay. We also have Peace, aka Ro, aka Wo, aka Sharp, aka Sharp Mouth. That's what I mean. Aka Red Hair, aka Sleepy Eyes, aka event planner. Today I saw her. She was like, "Make a hello, mom." Like, event planner
Those people want to,
of the
they
year.
want to kill me. Oh but they my can't. God.
Good to have you ladies. in the
Yeah,
building.
to be here.
I enjoyed Friday, by the way.
Friday was amazing.
It was amazing.
I couldn't just
Listen, I went back home. I just decided, to flip through the social media platform. I watched it. I was like, my God, these girls. Oh, God, it was hilarious to watch. But today, guys, already gave you guys heads up when I was talking with Prince in the morning. We're talking about squatting in Abuja. Not just squatting in Abuja, squatting with someone. There are people who squat with people and they don't know that there are rules, there are things you should do, and there are things you shouldn't do. If you're one of those who, you decided, okay, you know what, life might have a better offer for me in the city center, you decided to come to Abuja, you're staying in the outskirts, whatever, and you're staying with someone, there are things you might be doing that might be really, really irritating, because sometimes people tell you, because I came out, this person has changed. Hello, let's paint the picture for you so you know what you're doing right or what you're doing wrongly. Also, there are people who leave. So I've had conversations with people who tell you, oh, you're in Abuja. Oh, that's Abuja life. I'm like, what is the meaning of Abuja life?
What is that?
So it's like, there's a classism thing, there's a high class thing, or there's a fake life thing that they claim some people or people who stay in Abuja live or go by. So we'll talk about the Abuja life. Please, guys, join the conversation. Let's know when people say, you are living the Abuja life, what does it mean? Join the conversation as we're about to get started with the ladies. This is girlfriends, and boyfriends are invited as well.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I can tell he's been lying and pretending that he's faithful and he loves you.
Hanging out with friends is such a hobby, but chilling with your girlfriends, such a boaster. We talk about love, family, relationship, the shady, hilarious, fun, juicy, messy gossip in town. And the gentlemen aren't off the table. Girlfriends with Olije, Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Exclusive to Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
All right, let's get into that conversation. Like I said, we have Olubami, the Cool Cam Collected, and also Raw Peace, aka War, aka all things you can fill in the space. Okay?
No, for the only good things, please.
Yeah, okay, no problem. And of course, today we're talking about squatting. If you're squatting with someone in Abuja or beyond, we don't want to limit it, but we're limiting it. We're doing all of that because you know that there are people who live in this area or in this part of the country, and it's like these are things they do, and there are things that they do that people are not comfortable with. So we'll get into that conversation. So when you hear the Abuja life, Olubami, what comes to mind? You say, you are living the Abuja life. These you people in this Abuja that deceive yourselves. What's the Abuja life?
I think people believe that if you live in Abuja, you are maybe well connected to people.
Okay.
So they feel as if you know what is happening in the society, and so they feel you mix up with high people,
class people,
yes, in the society.
Okay.
And then you tend to live like an ostentatious life, like you are not really
above the average.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything you do, you spend above your means.
Okay.
So I think it's part of it.
Okay. Peace, the Abuja life. What comes to your mind when you hear people say that?
I think they think that they say it thinking that all of us are connected to Aso Rock.
Okay. So it's like a connection thing.
No, a connection. They assume there's
Yes, connection to Abuja life now. You just said it with your mouth.
Yes.
Like, connected to Aso Rock. I say connection, you say no.
No, it's not the connection.
Okay,
they tend to look at Abuja people as though they are like politicians. Okay. So they expect you to have a two-side. There's a fake life side, and then there's a real life side, and then that you spend without having to. You get think of tomorrow. Yeah, they assume to be extravagant, over the top, trying to impress people. Yeah, and just that's the connection to
But do you think there are people who live in this Abuja? Let me continue with your piece and then go to Bumi. Do you think people who live here, are they things or signs or characteristics you've seen that feels like there's a fake life ongoing? And how do you identify that? How do you know that this person is actually living a fake life?
Okay, there are civil servants who are still paying for their cars.
Why did you have to go to civil servants?
No, that because Abuja has a lot more civil servants.
Peace.
It's true.
Yeah, go on.
We have more civil servants.
Hear you. Yeah.
Than like business people here.
Right.
So there are civil servants who are still paying for their cars.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, by the time your salary comes at the end of the month,
you pay.
They
but don't you think it's a necessity?
I'm not finished now.
Because mobility is important in this Abuja. Go on.
So by the time your salary comes at the end of the month,
you pay back.
They'll pay for their car, the one they are supposed to pay for the car. Then they'll pay the person they bought clothes from that they said at the end of the month I'll pay
the clothes have entered.
Then they will now pay for the hair. And then they will not tip the landlord. So I mean that a lot of times we Abuja residents,
it's a lot
of percentage of people here spend their salary before it comes.
Yes. And even it's like they spend 2 months ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like this month is for this.
Some people's salary, there's a percentage that's already not coming to them because they bought something that the percentage is already going. It's like that. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Bumi, how do you know?
I want to go with peace on that, especially for the car. There's a car you can get that is high maintenance and low. So some of them spend way
above budget.
Yeah.
So I've actually had like I've actually had like some people who say, okay, so the wifey wanted like a big car and the husband was like, listen, let's go for our class. She's like, no, it's better we don't buy a car. They stayed, they were married, but they didn't like get a car for years and years and years.
Okay.
So when he suggested he had the money to get the normal car, and she was like, no, it has to be if you know the car I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The guy, so when she now said, okay, you know what, let's get a car, he's like, there's no money. This is like a married couple, I'm telling you guys. That's what I'm like,
is it not better to get a car because of mobility?
Exactly. So that is why I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you that there's a difference between there's a necessity for mobility and also luxury that you want to get.
This one is when we come to the car park at our workplace. We have to the cars. It's not just the car for them. It's what kind of car do you bring to work? Like what do you show up?
Wait, who is putting you under this pressure? That's what I want to find out. Please, if you're listening, I would like for you guys to join the conversation. The Abuja life is what we're talking about. We have not even talked about squatting yet. But we're talking about the Abuja life. When you hear about Abuja life, what comes to mind? What do you make of it? How do you know there are people who are, living the fake life way above budget? How do you know? The ladies in house have identified some of those areas, like salaries haven't come through, 3 months booked, you bought this hair, all of that, you can't pay the landlord, a lot of issues. How do you know? But I'm asking the question also, which I feel is quite important. Who is putting you under that pressure? Are all fingers equal? Why do you feel the need to impress people? So these people I'm telling you guys about, they didn't get a car for years, and they had it. Becoming too detailed. So the thing is, the time where they had the money to get the normal car, this normal car we're talking about, it's not ordinary.
Just like average random cars.
So we have to go above, that kind of. And he's like, there's no money. Let's just. And then later on, they didn't get it for years because life happened. They didn't have enough money to get even a car again. So. I don't know, but let's talk to the guys the ladies and gentlemen in Abuja. Let's find out. Hello? Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello?
We can hear you. What's your name? Oh, no. Okay. You might have to call us back. Apparently, that's network there. The studio lines to call us 090-7353-0044. 090-8766-8888. Join the conversation. Let's know what you think the Abuja life is, okay? If you try one of the numbers you're unable to get across, please try the other. We have 2 numbers. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Ramsey speaking.
Okay, Ramsey, talk to us about, the Abuja life and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talking about Abuja life, my sister, you choke.
You choke. You choke. What makes it choke? Like, what's... Yeah?
You know why I said that?
Tell me about it.
People who know that they cannot afford to buy, let's say a bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you see them, like, they will do everything for them to, like, for it to be that they afford it. They don't mind stealing, they don't mind going into prostitution and stuff.
Wow.
Now you will see some of them that doesn't have any place they are staying or they are squatting with somebody.
Yeah.
Instead of that person, like, to have common sense, save money and get a apartment or an apartment. Yes. They will use it. Choma is wearing Gucci to church today. Now I would like to wear that Gucci. Mr. Okon came to the church today with Benz. Now I would like driver my ID. I see him. You see them that like Abuja lifestyle, you choke, my sister.
I'm telling you, I totally agree. And I like the fact that Ramsey mentioned, you can't afford a bottle of water. Maybe you want to buy a dispenser higher than that or something. But that's the misplaced priority. First of all, you're squatting or staying with someone. When we were having such conversation, it will seem as if it's my life. It is my, But when someone tells you, what, I cannot accommodate you any longer, seems like you have the money to support me in paying this rent because I see you buy all those fly stuff. So please, can you kindly leave? You say humanity, man's inhumanity to humanity. But it's you.
It's also the person's life now. The way it's your life. It's also the person's life. So move on with your own life.
It's just hello, hi.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello. You might have to call us back. Apologize for that. Drop us a text or WhatsApp message to 0909-705-4450. Now, once you call us up, we'll take your calls and read your messages as well. We're talking about the Abuja life. People say it's a fake life. Oh, you're living there. There's a notion that people who stay outside Abuja have about some people who stay in Abuja, and it's like, Abuja. Oh, okay, so you're there. But what other things do you feel you see and you feel like peace is something that so many people have been carried away by in Abuja? Before you react, we got another call here. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, please?
Yeah. This is Abdul is calling.
All right, Abdul
from Abuja.
Okay. Talk to us.
Yeah, I think the issue it's just honestly you can look at the matter in a different angle.
Okay.
Because for example, you see some guys they have a dark pressure from some women. From that is the woman.
Pressurize. Okay.
So some guys have even when you look at it very well, when you look at in our political leaders, when you look at that one, you can look that angle of that one too.
Okay.
Because honestly, I just want to say let our people let's live the really life.
Okay.
Because the life of is no good though, it's good very well, but let us think it beyond property of life.
Okay.
So,
all right.
At the end of the day, you have the property, but the people in the surrounding you, they are not enjoying you. There's no any value you are contribute. And now you say you have the property, though. So let us be careful and do the right things.
All right, Abdul. Thank you so much. Listen, I had to say thank you. Yeah. So I mean, there's something that was also mentioned before I go back to your piece. So like we're trying to drag out all the things that has to do with the Abuja life. So we talk about them. But something he said also, being that the Abuja life is maybe when your boyfriend or girlfriend puts you under pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's part of it. So that's the reason why a guy has to,
step up.
Step up by doing what? By borrowing.
I don't know how you do it. Go out of his limits, out of his reach to do some things. Like getting a car for the status.
So let me understand. Someone pressurizing you to doing something that you ordinarily wouldn't do. Who is it? The people around you
can afford when those kind of things happen. The kind of hangouts you can afford. So when we go to the eatery or the club, who can afford can we swipe and pay for this stuff,
and it's like a high class lady. This guy can afford her, so you two want to upgrade
to that level.
But nobody is pressurizing. You are the one that is doing it, or
it's indirect. It's indirect. Like it's not directly left out to you.
You don't feel like you're among it until you're able to do all of that.
Some of them.
Wow. Hello. See, listen, you can call 090-7353-0044. Okay, call that number 090-7353-0044. This one here says, Olije, good afternoon. We all are living the Abuja life. There's fake life everywhere. These days, they call it fake it till you make it.
Why is it we all?
Like it's hot.
Why is it we all?
He says everybody. Hello.
Thanks for calling back.
Okay.
So talking about
Ramsey, right?
Yes, Ramsey.
Okay, make it quick, Ramsey.
This one is for girls.
Okay. Say it, please.
For girls that like Bond Street.
Well, I was just talking about Bond Street.
Okay, yeah.
Bond Street, 13 inches and 32 inches. Dragging their boyfriends to buy them costly hair. At least, like, let them slow down now.
But let me ask you, Ramsey. Let me ask you. Your girlfriend says, "Give me Bond Street money, 32." Did she? Let me tell you something, Ramsey. The issue with some men as well. Go for your class and your level.
Simple.
Must you go above your level? Why don't you leave the Bond Street 32 for the high straight 35 men? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
That's true.
As in, why? I don't know if you get it.
No, I do. We do. There are people who can comfortably afford Bond Street very well.
Exactly. It wouldn't mean anything.
Their accounts won't really shake
at all. Nothing.
So when you meet somebody like that and she's talking about Bond Street, you don't go and start saying bring it down to where.
Ask her how many
and she's already used to that lifestyle. She's working. She's a working class lady. She's except if she says, you know what, I don't care your class. We can do this thing, and I don't mind her.
Yeah. But then we can't even say how they earn it. No matter how she earns the money, she can comfortably afford it, regardless of how she earns the money.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's where she is.
Right. Hello. Hello.
This is Abdul Polipat.
Okay.
Hi, Abdul.
What I want to say is the thing is not just happening.
Hello. Okay, let's go to the other line. I'm sorry, Abdul, you might have to call us back. Oh, no. What's going on? Join the conversation, guys. Today we're talking the Abuja life. Someone says everybody's guilty. Are you guilty of the Abuja life?
I'm not.
What are those signs? What are those, traits that you see and it feels like people aren't living their real life in Abuja?
True self-worth.
Exactly. Join the conversation. Let us know what you make of this. Hello.
Hello, okay.
Hi, Wale.
So you got my voice.
Of course I did. So talk to me, Wale. What do you make of the Abuja life? Real quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're talking about Abuja life, you see a guy, like, let me use like a guy, for example, like, he'll be looking for a walk, like, hang out with his friends. Yes, he's making the money. At least, you are making the money. Even though the person you're saying it did not ask you, use the mind conscious at giving someone, like, you add it to this.
To the rents, yeah.
The guy will not do that. Either that the guy is maybe his friends, like hang out with his friends, taking, buying these things, you take the money and buy, you carry girls up and down. And it's not right. You understand? You are living a fake life. If your friend is not there, you will not be in the house. You understand?
All right.
Even though you were not even to say, at least that money, gather the money so you can get your own apartment for you to be living and doing what you want to do. Okay. And also, the guy that said that about girls, this thing, Bone Street. Understand?
Bone Street. Yes.
If you cannot afford it, don't
buy to that relationship. Exactly.
Don't promise to get what you cannot afford.
Thank you.
Because of she asks for this and
you now must provide it.
You want to go steal, you want to go do that. No, if you know you can afford this, fine.
If you cannot,
no, then leave it to work for us.
Exactly.
He's not going to take anything. He's not going to kill you. He's not going to do anything to you.
Right.
So it's the mindset.
Thank you.
For what you want.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So if you live above your budget, are you living the fake life? Let me ask you that.
Totally.
Fake life. If you live above your budget, still fake life?
It depends.
What does it depend on?
I
will attack her.
Once your budget is really, really low and the things you're living above are not like extra, they're just necessities. So
no, I understand the economy has the egg prices. How much? 100 naira? How much is the egg now? So that is depends on your salary.
What you're living above. What is the extra?
See,
on that?
Let me explain it. The girlfriend wants bone straight, but you know your salary is 50K or 100K a month as a man.
So how would you do
Please, is that living the fake life? Peace.
You need plenty of 100K to get one bone street.
You get? So is that a fake life?
So
is that what you're saying? Is it fake?
How many 50s would you save for just
one bone straight?
That means you're not going to eat.
Do you know how?
They're going to do anything. Well, it depends. Except if you want to get assistant bone straight.
No. We're talking about the original bone straight. That's a fake life, right? I'm asking you that question because I have another question.
Yeah.
Is that fake?
Yeah.
So, when you say fake it till you make it, we'll define the context of what fake it till you make it means. Yeah. We've got your voice notes, guys. Let us know what you make of this. Ladies, where are you going? Where are the ladies?
Okay.
Ladies,
there for Bone Street.
No. Come join the conversation, okay? This is Girlfriend. So join the conversation. Let's have your take on it, girls. Call 090-7353-0044, 090-8766-8888. Some rich anti vibes here by Duni. Keep it here.